Welcome to another episode of Half Pint Cooking, and today I'm really excited because we've been boiling a lot of eggs at our house and I've been hearing different ways of boiling eggs. I just tried a new way that I absolutely love, so I kind of wanted to give the other ones a test. So we are gonna do them 5 different ways. There's a way that I used to always do them, and then I found a new way. There's a one that my friend swears by, Ashley's Fresh Fix, if you watch her. And we're gonna do one with baking soda, one with vinegar, and we're gonna do 2 in each because I don't want that many eggs. That'll still get me 10 boiled eggs. So this one's gonna take the longest. So Ashley from Ashley's Fresh Fix, who's fabulous, she swears by doing them in the oven. She does a lot of them at the same time, so she probably loves it because she can do a lot at the same time. So I'm going to put these in the oven, 325 degrees, for 25 minutes. Okay, so let's do that. Do you want to put those in the oven?
Yeah.
We have water boiling, because the one with baking soda and vinegar say to boil the water first, and then this one is the quickest, I think. So I'm gonna start those last. This one, we're gonna do 2 in here, and we're gonna start this with cold water. And I think I got this idea from Martha Stewart. So we're gonna put cold water in here. And we're just putting enough to cover the eggs. I'll add a little bit more. Okay, so the eggs are covered. I'm gonna put that on the stove until it starts to boil. And then I have 2 that are almost boiling, but not quite. So we're gonna start on this. This is my new favorite kitchen tool. It's called the Instant Pot. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put 2 eggs. This is gonna be on the steam mode. So I put 2 eggs and I'm gonna put some water on here. So I'm just gonna put some water on the bottom of this, not too much. So that was a little more than a cup. And we're gonna put this lid on. This is also, oops, wrong way. So this can be a slow cooker and it could be a pressure cooker. If you've ever used a pressure cooker, it makes a lot of noise, and this one, it doesn't, and I love it. So we're just putting the thing over to our sealing mode. We're gonna hit steam right here, and it's set for 6 minutes, and then it will just start all by itself. So it takes a little while to get the pressure, but once the pressure is up, it's just 6 minutes. Okay, and I think our water's boiling. So Libby and Jules are gonna help me with this one. So we need 1 tablespoon of vinegar in one of them, and then 1 teaspoon of baking soda in the other one. Which one do you wanna do?
I'm gonna take this one.
Okay, we're gonna put the vinegar in over there because it's liquid and it's probably gonna spill. So let's put 2 eggs in. So to be smarter, we're just gonna put it in a spoon and drop it in the water. I mean, we're gonna place it in the water very carefully. Okay, do a tablespoon of vinegar in there. This one's already causing me problems, so it's already not my favorite. So these ones, the timer needs to be set for 15 minutes. So we're gonna do this timer here. And now we just wait for our timers to ring. So the oven is at 25 minutes. The boiling water is at 15 minutes. And then the one with the cold water, what we do is we wait for that water to boil. We turn the heat off and then we put a lid on it. And then we're gonna set our timer for 12 minutes. So there's 5 different ways that we're making eggs. What do you think is gonna be the best, Jules?
1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
I think the cooked one.
You think the ones in the oven? Libby, which one do you think is gonna be the best?
The one on the left side.
The left side? The one with baking soda? I think this one's gonna be the best because I've done it. But I haven't done 3 of these kinds, so I can't really tell. So what we're gonna do, as soon as the timers start to ring, we're gonna actually put them in different bowls so we can keep them separated. And while they're baking, we're gonna make little labels and put those on the bowls so we can keep them separated and we can know which one peels the best, which one looks the best, and which one tastes the best. Now I think they're all actually gonna be really good.
Yeah.
And I actually think that they're all gonna peel really well because I think the real true secret is putting them in the ice cold water after. So let's make labels. We'll use Post-it notes. Okay, so the Instant Pot one just rang. It's our first one. We're gonna let it sit. The timer's gonna start going up. As soon as it gets to about 1, we're gonna start venting it out, and then that's when it makes a little noise, but it won't be that bad. And then we wait for all of the pressure to go out. Now this will keep it warm in here, and we don't want it to keep cooking. We wanna stop the cooking, and that's why we're putting it in the ice cold water. So we're just gonna wait for the minute, okay? Now I only put 2 in here, but you can probably put maybe about 10 in here because it is a smaller space, but I think 10 in 6 minutes is still pretty fast. So by the time it got its pressure and we take the pressure out, it's probably a total of maybe 12 minutes. And now we can safely open this. It makes a cool little noise. Oh, look at that steam. Okay, we're gonna just take some tongs. We're gonna put it, ooh, where's our Instant Pot?
Oh, right here.
Right there. Okay, we're gonna let that sit for about 10 minutes. And this one, we'll just put them both in. We'll just put them both in because I really don't want 5 bad eggs. Now we just wait for the other ones. Okay, our ones in the baking soda and the vinegar are ready now. So I'm just gonna turn those off. Where's our baking soda?
Let me get it out here. No, no one's putting it in. Oh,
You can put it in, yeah.
Can I put it in?
Nope, that's just foam. That's from the cracked egg
Oh, I thought that
from
was
before, I know. Okay, so that goes in baking soda. Okay, put it in. Is that vinegar? Yep.
Ooh, it smells like dyed eggs.
Have you guys ever dyed eggs? With the dye egg packet, you put a lot of vinegar in it, right? So she's like, ew, it smells like dyed eggs because it's vinegar.
I like the smell.
Yeah, so that one had vinegar in it. That's why it's so strong. Okay, so we're still waiting on the one that started with cold water, which was what I used to do all the time. And that seems to be one of the slowest ways. But if I'm cooking a lot of eggs with the cold water, it's gonna take longer for the water to heat up. And I do set the timer for longer if I have a lot. Timer rang. We can take these out of the oven.
I go putting them in. I'll put in one in.
Okay, careful. It's hot.
So this one's the average.
So when we put the eggs with the cold water, we wait for it to come to a boil. Once it starts to boil, then we put our lid on. And if you have a flat surface or a coil surface, you leave it on the hot surface with the lid on, and then you set the timer. If you have a gas oven, then you want the heat to stay on there, so we put it on the very lowest, just so there's still a little bit of heat, but the lid is on and it's still the same time, so the 12 minutes for the 2.
I'll just do this. I'll just do this. Move. I don't want to get rid of that.
So these ones have been in for about 10 minutes now, so we can start peeling those. Do you guys want to peel them? Okay, so the Instant Pot, what do you say?
Can I put it back in?
Thumbs up or down?
Yeah, let's do it.
So this, the baking soda, let's try baking soda. Not too shabby. Just do it on the counter. Yep. Ooh, that came off really fast.
Can I give that a huge thumbs up?
A huge thumbs up to vinegar.
Woo-woo, go vinegar.
Interesting.
Good.
So we did a timer, and the Instant Pot was faster, and we did start that from start to finish. These, I did start the boiling water before we started recording, and so that took off a little bit of time. And heating the oven up, I did that before we started recording too, so maybe it would have taken even longer with those. So what we're gonna do, let's cut them open and see how they look. Ooh, look how yellow and perfect. Let's try this one.
Can I cut that one?
Sure. Ooh, that looks pretty too.
Ooh, it's looking dark.
So far, I think they were all easy to peel with the 3, and they all look really good inside. No yellowy or no getting green. Okay, so this oven one, sorry Ashley, but so far, it looks pretty. Well, kind of, but there's like some yellowing here.
Oh, gross.
Now let's do the cold water. Wow, yeah, that one is really hard. Looks good inside. Outside, not so much. So Martha Stewart, sorry. Okay guys, we did all of our eggs. We did 10 eggs, 5 different ways. We cut them open to see which ones looked the best inside, how easy they peeled. We did some in the oven. We did some in the Instant Pot. We did some with baking soda and vinegar, and starting off in cold water.
I think baking soda and vinegar.
Baking soda and vinegar are their tops. That's what they chose. That would be, that's the one that they thought would peel and do the best, and guess what? They were right. And I was wrong. I thought that they would all peel easy just by putting them in cold water after they were baked. So I will tell you that the Instant Pot was the fastest and the easiest, and I didn't have to use any extra tools because this one I had to put the spoon in and it was hot, and sometimes they crack. They're more likely to crack. So my favorite is still the Instant Pot, and I will have a link to buy one of these because I just got one and I am in love with it. I'm not getting paid by Instant Pot. I just really like it. I've made a lot of stuff from it, from the pressure cooker mode, and it's just amazing. So the oven, not my favorite because it left some weird spots, and I don't know if that's my tin, but it shouldn't make a difference. It peeled okay, not the greatest. Actually, it was kind of hard to peel. We have some chunks taken off. So our vote is Instant Pot, baking soda, and vinegar. Cold water was the worst. So thanks for participating in our experiment with us. Now should we get some salt and start eating them?
Yeah.
Yum.
No.
So thanks for watching another episode of Half Pint Cooking. Give us a thumbs up, like us, subscribe to us. Thanks. I'm gonna move this over to vent.